Good day, dear students. I do hope you are well. So I'm your teacher from Integrated Language Skills, and today we'll talk about the two brothers, a tale of two brothers. Okay, so it is again the family chapter. I mean family topic, and the two brothers, tale of two brothers. So let's begin. It was a kind of tale by Leo Tolstoy. So I recommend you to read this story before watching this video. Let's begin. So before beginning, I would like to talk happiness. So what do you think? What is happiness? What is happiness for you? For example, do you think that happiness comes easily, or happiness is like a kind of thing that is achievable or difficult to achieve? So in this time, I recommend you to stop the video and then to answer to the questions. Okay, so as you see from here, so happiness is a mental and emotional state of well-being, which can be defined by, yes, it is like kind of emotional and mental state of person. So happiness is not just emotional, but it is also mental, and also it's connected with health, because if you are healthy, if you have got healthy environment in your family, then you can feel happiness, because happiness is not like how to say just one thing. It is like everything which is connected together. Okay, so dear students, I do hope you understand it very well. So let me just continue to define about happiness. So happiness is, among others, positive, and it can be pleasant emotions ranging from contentment to an intense joy. So happy mental states may also reflect judgment by a person about their overall well-being. So it means, for example, it's not only emotional, as I said before, but it is also mental state. So it reflects, it influences a person in their daily life. So what does happiness mean to you? So I do hope you will stop at this time, and then you will just answer to my question. And you need to write down words that relate to happiness. For example, what do you think when you hear the word happiness? So I recommend you to write down these words and then continue the video. Okay, so I recommend you also answer these questions in your notebook. If you could spend 1 year in perfect happiness, but afterwards would remember nothing of the experience, would you do so? So I recommend you to answer this question. It may be difficult, but you can think and answer this question. To achieve happiness, do we have to take risk? This is also one of the interesting questions that you can think and write. Let's now analyze the story. As I said before, you need to read the story beforehand, before analyzing. Then you can understand the presentation. In this story, two brothers respond to a challenge by making very different choices. As you read, use the clues in the story to help you understand what the writer is saying about their choices. So you need to do close reading. So it means the title of the story suggests that the two brothers are central to the theme. As you read, think about the differences in the brothers' outlook on life. So what they think about happiness, what they think about everything. So if you just read lines from 1 to 10, so you will understand what challenge do the brothers face. So I do hope you will stop at this point and answer to this question. And the answer is, the brothers find a stone that tells them they can find happiness if they overcome several challenges, including going into a forest, swimming across a river, seizing cups from she-bear, and running up to the top of a mountain, and predict how they might respond to the challenge. So can you predict how they can or respond to the challenge that they saw in their like when they saw it in front of them, I mean, okay? So the brothers will be excited and intrigued by their challenge and the prospect of finding happiness. Or the brothers will be wary of the dangers posed by the challenges. So who placed the rock next to the brothers and why? What do you see? Okay, and who wrote on the rock and why? So I do hope you read the story and then you can answer to the questions that I'm asking. So, and let's now talk about setting. So elder brother, from if you read from lines 11 to 28, you will understand about him. So read the box of text, the settings, the forest, the rivers, the bears, and the mountain. All represent danger to the elder brother. So what does this reaction to the settings challenge tell you about him? So what do you think about this question? So the answer is the elder brother responds to the challenges by focusing on the dangers and refusing to go ahead. His reaction shows that he is practical, cautious, and fearful. He tends to focus on the negative rather than the positive. So you see, the elder brother responds to the challenges by focusing on the dangers. Most of the time he's think about the dangers of the negative side of the things than positive one. So now let's talk about his attitude. From lines 29 to 39, you can read how are the brothers' attitudes different? Describe each brother's outlook on life. So when we talk about answer to this question, we can say that the elder brother's outlook on life could be summarized as if it seems too good to be true, it's probably not true. He does not believe in magical solution to the problems of life. So we are talking about the elder brother now, yeah? He does not believe in magical solution. Most of the time, he's thinking about negative thing, negative side of the thing. And the younger brother's outlook is more adventurous. So he believes that amazing things can happen if a person has faith and is willing to take risks. So the younger brother is ready to take risk and he's more adventurous than the elder brother, and he's also more positive about the future, and he's not apprehensive what will happen next because he can take risk easily. So let's now analyze the characters. So characters often give clues to a story's theme, yeah? As we said, for example, we talked about elder brother and the youngest brother. Now you can use web diagrams to analyze the two brothers' approach to life. And the phrases in the first place, in the second place, so to indicate each brother's argument for and against following the stone's instructions. So summarize each argument on a spoke. So I recommend you to do this web diagram. So you can write your name, your group, and date, and then you can write web diagrams to each character, elder brother and younger brother. So let's now talk about elder brother. So if you read from line 17 to 18, you can understand words on stone may be false. And if you read from 21 to 23, you can say that might get lost or drowned in river and might be eaten by a bear and hard to run up mountain. So continue to work on your web diagrams now, focusing on the younger brother. So please write down about younger brother, what may happen. You can analyze the setting. Okay, so let's now talk about conflict resolution. So read please line 40-46. And how do the brothers resolve their conflict? And let's see now the answer. Each one follows his own instinct. So the younger brother goes off to the forest, and the elder one stays behind. So the younger brother doesn't afraid to any risk, and he is very determined. So he goes to his own like purpose. And there are some proverbs used in the story. So let's now analyze the first one. Okay, the elder brother's proverbs mean the same thing. Use the literal meaning of the first to infer the metaphorical meaning of the second. In seeking great happiness, small pleasures may be lost. So what do you think about it? A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. So it is better to be satisfied with something you have than to risk losing it by trying to get something better you may not succeed in getting. Okay, and in this part, you can stop the recording and you can like talk about your own opinion about these proverbs. So now let's rephrase the proverbs in line 43 and 45 as lessons about the human life. He who is afraid of the leaves must not go into the forest. You see, it's very interesting. So it means a person who fears from small things cannot tackle large. And the second one is like challenges, sorry. So beneath a stone, no water flows. So what do you think about this? Any ideas, please? Let me say. Okay, so it is a person must take action to make things happen. So if you don't take action and if you don't go to it, how you will know that what will happen next? So you need to know about beneath a stone, no water flows. So a person must take action and do something. Okay, so let's now talk about attitude in lines 61, 66. How does each brother feel about the choice he made? Explain whether the brother's attitude has changed. Okay, each brother is happy with the choice he made. Neither brother has experienced a challenge in attitude. And theme is consider what the writer might be saying about the choices people make. Is there always a right or wrong choice? So the writer is probably saying that people make choices based on what they are comfortable with. And as long as they are happy, all is well. Different strokes for different folks is one of ways to express this theme. And please write a statement that expresses the theme of the story. So I recommend you to write about it. There are no absolutely right or wrong choices in life. And individuals must decide what is right to them and what makes them happy. And people make choices that according to their personalities. And with this, we finish our today's topic. And I do hope you understand everything. Please read the story before watching and then do the assignments in the Moodle platform and upload your assignments. Please make sure that your assignment size is not more than 5 MB. So please, my dear students, learn about the story, read about the story, and then when you finish, do the assignment on Moodle platform. And by this, I think it is all that I want to say about today's topic. So, dear students, please do all the assignments, and thanks for your time. Goodbye.